Hi everyone, Jonas here, and I'm here to talk about my humble beginnings of anime. Yeah, um, last time I kind of oversaturated and I showed you some context about, well, let's just start over because I'm just going to tell you how I got into this, like or rather, how I want to go into the field of anime after I graduate from my college. Well, growing up here in Texas, I didn't have a lot of friends, or rather, I chose to stay indoors while my mom and my siblings went out to work because I didn't know how to make friends. Yeah, I mean, nobody called me anything during my elementary school days, but I just stayed indoors. But do you want to know one thing that helped me grow into who I am right now? That would be anime. And yeah, maybe anime is not all that perfect, but at least it's better than nothing because it showed me that what we can be in the future or who we can be right now because anime has a lot more to show in terms of positive and good influence than bad because growing up I used to watch three amazing anime series and from those anime series I learned the importance of hard work, friendship, as well as the capabilities to make a difference, to actually give an effort to wanting to change, not just myself, but to help change the world as best as I can. Yeah, there were some scenes that I was afraid of. Like in Dragon Ball Z, when I ever saw the great ape forms, that's when Saiyans have the ability to change into giant gorillas or apes with tails. I was afraid whenever Great Ape was roaring because what? I mean, I was still a little kid during that time, but as time passed on, I became less and less scared of it until eventually I got over it. If anything, I pretty much like it now. I like certain beast transformations that roar too loud, but not too loud. Well, I guess in the right stereo and right value volume of sound because if it's too loud, then let's face it, I'm gonna go deaf. But yeah, these stories have shown me that in terms of heroes, whether it's in the superhero kind of modern that we all know and read, not every hero has a good beginning. I mean, the few that do, well, they're the lucky ones. But those that don't, those who are considered pariahs to their people or secretly have an ability that not every person has, well, pretty much they instead of having to become what others believe them to be, they choose to be better than what others um, talk behind their backs because they all have have decided to work hard in order to become someone that they want to be, someone that is worth being acknowledged, and they pretty much overcome whatever obstacles and whatever enemies that try to redefine the meaning of strength because no matter how powerful their opponents might be or how vast the enemy might be, that's not going to stop them from doing the right thing because they now have people that not only support them but they care about them and believe in them because because one of the things that anime has taught me is that when you have not just good quality pictures but a serious yet well-meaning storyline, then pretty much people can get inspired from that and people can pretty much overcome whatever obstacles that come their way because because they not only want to have a challenge but because it's something that their hearts desire the most, which in turns it's what they want to do the most. is to help people whenever there is a cry of help reaching out to them. Yeah, but let's just put it at that because as I later on started to grow and grow, not only would I get serious about the stories, I would actually come to love them, and even even started to wanting to create my own style of art by continuing to draw as much as I can from watching the series from the TV and then putting it in hand drawn paper. I'm just glad that I'm want to speak to you guys like this because I know most autistic people that you might come across, they might act like, oh my goodness, is this guy insane? Or, what, man, what is wrong with him? But no, not every autistic person is like that. True. I mean, for me, I may sometimes act like that, but that's not who I truly am. I'm actually a kind, understanding, and as well as open minded person that wants to be better than the current me because I pretty much have all these amazing people in my life that not just support me but believe in me because they know what I told them about my dreams and they actually believe in me that I can actually make it happen. True, I'm right now by myself doing that on the long way, but eventually as I start continuing to hone my skills and talk to people with the right skill set or pretty much I talk to them about these amazing ideas I have without giving the full details, then that's pretty much an accomplishment that I could ever have because to me, anime is more than just entertainment. It has a sense of purpose as well as a calling that most anime fans with the skill sets or rather also with the potential, then they can do it because as long as they continue to keep trying and never giving up, then they can get there. True, this industry may be a lot of work, a lot of headaches, but nevertheless, if we just simply take our time, then pretty much it can be done. Because there are millions of people, not just in the US, but the whole world that love anime. Now, don't get me wrong, I truly love anime, but there are just two types of anime fans out there in the world. There are the modern anime fans, and there are the crazy obsessive ones. Now, I'm not the latter part. I'm more of the former because even though I would love to meet the people behind the production of those series, I want to talk to them in a well, mild manner approach instead of just obsessively asking for their autographs or making demands because that's not how a true fan should act. A true fan should pretty much just meet their heroes, the people in charge of creating those series in whatever media that pretty much gave us the joy, excitement, as well as inspiration for our own styles as well. Because I know that we see the heroes on those series doing so many heroic deeds, but if I'm being honest, the anime creators, the manga artists, video game developers, as well as the animators, those guys are the true heroes because of all the self sacrifices as well as the time they invested to produce the episodes as well as the chapters and the video games as it takes longer time to further develop and then mass produce into several formats. That is what I consider heroic and inspires me to wanting to follow in those similar paths because I believe that is my calling. That is my purpose in life. To become an anime creator but not just another anime creator. I want to also start production studios here in my homeland because there's so many talented people here and they don't have a direction. But I want to be that direction. I want to be the light in the darkness that is a rallying cry that everyone can flock to because alone it is a struggle to try to either find a job or have the resources you need to make it in that business. But together, we are strong. United, we stand. Because this is the United States, and whatever we can dream of, we can make it happen. This is Jonas Orduña. Have a good day.